Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing great. Had a great New Year's. We've got a clip from the annual meeting here. This is from the January broadcast. And I don't know whether to call this a flip-flopping, but it's actually new light that used to be old light that is going back to the original light, I guess. If you're as confused as I am, I know. So it's interesting what they're saying now and changing that whole thing. So enjoy, and we hope you all have a wonderful week. God bless. Love you.
We're going to start off by asking you a question. In fact, the governing body has directed me to ask the English-speaking brothers this question. What if? What if during Brother Smalley's prayer, he said, and we pray for the vindication of your name? How would you have reacted? Oh no, feel sorry for Jean. Well, it's true in English. Over the years, we have tended to be very careful, haven't we, about saying the sanctification of Jehovah's name and the vindication of his sovereignty. But is it necessarily wrong for us to say that Jehovah's name could be vindicated? Well, back in 1965, the Awake magazine answered yes, it would be wrong. Then in 1995, the Watchtower made the point that it re-emphasized that. It said, no one's questioning Jehovah's name, so there's no need to vindicate that name. But the more we look at this subject, the more we see a need to adjust our understanding, particularly in English. So let's think for a few minutes. What really has Satan criticized down through time? Well, first of all, he's criticized Jehovah's reputation, his name. And secondly, he has criticized the rightfulness of Jehovah's sovereignty, or in other words, the way of ruling. So really, both of these things, Jehovah's reputation and his way of ruling, need to be vindicated. Satan has tried to besmirch the holy name of Jehovah in many ways. One way is by painting him as a vengeful, harsh God, or in the churches of Christendom, believing that he is a God that burns people in a fiery hell. Or in the scriptures, we see him implying that Jehovah is a liar who holds back good things from his creatures. Well, in that case, we can see that Jehovah's name or reputation does need to be exonerated, or in other words, vindicated. So in summary, Jehovah's sovereignty certainly needs to be vindicated, as we've always said, but also his name as a loving God, his reputation needs to be vindicated. So it's not wrong for us to say that these actions of vindicating Jehovah's sovereignty, vindicating his name, lead to the sanctification of his name. Now, at this point, you're trying to think, what does that mean? Simply put, it's not wrong to say we pray for the vindication of Jehovah's name.